Rebel Nation. Let's Coach Odom. We just got win number 9. Coming back home to Vegas next week. We need you in Allegiant Saturday night. Come see us. Going for number 10. Go Rebels.
Now that's a promo. Barry Odom walking off the field. I'm sure his video guys, probably Ricky and Matt with UNLV, came up and are like, Coach, we need a promo for ticket sales. It's doing well. Big game, Nevada. From what I hear, it's doing well. But wouldn't it be awesome to get that crowd to like 50 grand to not only play up the rivalry, but also UNLV has a chance to win and advance to the Mountain West Conference title game. A win at Boise, they've clinched to get in, will mean a spot in the college football playoff. And the seeding with that is craziness. But before we jump ahead to that, a couple of things to clean up on. One, you heard AP Antonio Pierce saying he still didn't, I don't think he said, like, Aiden O'Connell's back. Like, he's tracking to be back.
Right.
And there was a kind of a loose note there about any pickups at quarterback. And he'd said definitively Gardner Minshew is down for the season. That sucks. That's not an injury you wish upon anyone.
No.
Freaking broken clavicle to a collarbone. That sucks. That would be a case where you like you do the Tommy Cutlet hands like, hey, he's got a broken collarbone.
Yes.
It's like you're down on that. You're down on that. I do like the angle that you took earlier with Mayfield doing the hand gesture, the Tommy Cutlets thing, and then the New York, New Jersey media is like, "Are you Italian?" It's like, let me try. I haven't tried 23andMe. Yeah, you never know. You don't ever know. You don't ever know because the half, I've got a whatever it is, English, Scottish, Irish last name, and the other side's all Italian. My mom's side's all Italian. Danielle McCartan, who's with us every once in a while, it sounds like Irish or Scottish, right? She's half Italian on the other side. You never know. Mayfield,
Yeah, I could see
could
it
be.
with him.
Maybe he could be a DeVito for all we know, right? He could DeVitos are somehow connected. I think that's what someone said to him. Like, are you related? I will say, using the hand gesture, I have to get another one of the eggnogs here because that's when you can do the hand. Like, it's good eggnog. You get a glass of eggnog. Get the whole bottle. I don't know if you need to drink the whole bottle. I had 2 glasses of eggnog, not theirs here at Ellis Island. I had 2 big glasses of eggnog with some rum in it. I forget what night. That's how good it was. But after 2, I was like, okay, that's enough.
Well, that's what I thought the hand gesture really, because Italians love their good food and good wine, and that brings out the hand gesture and gets them talking with their hands a lot.
I asked you a very important question on Cofield and Company. I will ask Griffin next. I don't know if Griffin is a holiday guy. He seems to be playing, to our request, some holiday music. I don't feel like I'm hearing enough. You did get the batch I sent over last week, right? It was like 20 songs.
Yes. And this is something I was talking to your previous producer, Ori. We were talking. We said, Steve, I love Steve's how festive he is. I love that he loves the Christmas music, the Thanksgiving music. I'm a big holiday guy myself. Problem is, a lot of what you send, it's like if there was an instrumental, if there was just no words, it would be perfect. But there's too many words.
Just play the words.
It makes it messy. You know what I mean?
No. You play the lyrics. I know the song. I time it. You bring it down. You pull it back up. Come on.
That's
Producing 101. We'll work on it. I mean, one of the songs I think is Holy S, It's Christmas. So that one got beeped out. We beeped it out. First for Alex, I asked you during the break, Christmas decorations. Too early? Anything? Do you have any? I don't know what you do.
I have not decorated yet, but I'm not opposed. Whenever people want to, go ahead, do it. But I'm a very big Christmas person. I'm not huge on Halloween or Thanksgiving, so I'm ready now. I'm getting excited.
You're ready now? Yeah. All right. Our show's very split on this. And most of the show gets really annoyed that I get into it way too early. I've had 5 different Christmas channels on satellite program that I'm like, when are they putting the rest up? The decorations did come out. Griffin, you got anything? You festive? Do you decorate?
I got a big old red onesie that I'm probably going to be wearing once we get into the Christmas season. So trust me, I'm festive and I make it loud. I'm loud and proud with it.
Would you get an email if you hung lights around your window there, back of the studio?
Yeah, it would be strongly worded, and it probably wouldn't be too positive.
Wow.
So do you have
Thank you.
multiple trees, Steve?
Right. I thought I had more. Right now we have, including like a mini, like a little ceramic one. I think 6 up.
You're lying.
Why? It's a problem.
It's a lot.
I was at a big box store yesterday, and they had one that it looked like it was 15 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say on clearance. I might have to do that one. That'll be one of those that's decorated a lot in the middle because I won't be able to get to the top, afraid of heights. And we've now decided that the bottom, I'd say like 2 foot, 1 foot of every tree we have does not get decorated because we have cats.
Yeah.
And they are fascinated
How do you
with lights and decorations.
Sorry, I was just going to say, how do you decorate? How do you do anything with some cats? I've lived with cats, and they will tear anything up.
It's actually working so far.
You might
actually working.
You might have the best disciplined cats in all of Vegas.
No,
that's
not,
true.
Not really. The one's still kind of a kitten, but I think he's getting too big. He's too fat to get up, like way up in the tree. So he's a little height challenge as well. Yeah, we got the trees up. I have I think I put out 6 inflatables. 6 inflatables.
Okay.
Came up with a new concept there. We'll see. Some of the lights are up. I'll have to tell more stories about the lights. This is riveting Sports Talk Radio, but anyone who's listened for a while knows that I have fear of the peak, the garage peak.
Yeah.
So last year I paid some random guy to go up there on an extension ladder. The lights, I left the lights up all year because I'm like, I'm never going up there 22 feet. So a guy did it for me, threw him a little cash, and then I turned them on. It's like the whole strand didn't work.
Oh, okay.
So I pulled them down yesterday.
So they've been up there because they didn't work last year.
No, they worked last year.
Oh, okay.
I guess
But
they just burned out. They got crushed by the weather somehow. Okay. It's windy, it's rainy. Well, it's not rainy here, but whatever. So there you go. There's the update. Exciting stuff. Halfway point of the show. We are in Reno, in Northern Nevada. If you've never heard Cofield and Company, we talk a lot about the holidays. This part of the show is proudly presented by Battleborn Injury Lawyer, 766-1400. Call from anywhere in the state of Nevada. Office in Reno and downtown Vegas, Summerlin, and in Henderson. We are going to hit on the Wolfpack and Jeff Choate as the week moves along, because I can't wait to hear what Choate has to say about this rivalry. I think he's going to be really into it, because I think he's really into everything. He's a high-strung guy, and he's kind of like a football guy. He doesn't talk like that, but that's the way he comes across. And this is the season for them, for the Pack. Like, it's something to get fired up about after a lot of close losses. They would love, I'm sure, nothing better than that whole thing I talked about 5 minutes ago, the dream.
Yeah.
They would, how awesome would that be? Roles reverse. You'd love you if you're not having a great season, you would love to destroy the top end goals of your rival.
Oh, definitely. This is their Super Bowl coming up here. And that makes me a little nervous because going into the last few weeks with UNLV, they were kind of just playing free, right? It wasn't really, they couldn't do anything about it. Colorado State had the spot. They didn't have a loss in conference play yet, but now that they do, there's a little more pressure on the Rebels. Not basketball's running Rebels, but they're still by far the better team. They should take care of business. They are at home.
What's the latest line? 17.5 was the number yesterday. Did it change?
I have to check that.
I wouldn't lay much more than that because I don't think this is going to be easy. That said, Griffin, I have pulled the ultimate jinx.
And what is that?
Because time is short and I have to do some alternate travel plans. Do I say it on the air or just save it for off the air?
I say it.
I play to Boise.
Oh, you're going.
Can't wait.
So you're gonna be there.
Don't think I'm going if they don't win. I'm not going.
They do got to win, but
I'm having to prep and pull an El Jinxo on them potentially. I don't have a choice.
You know, yours is work related, so
I'm not doing week of travel.
Yeah,
that's too much to stomach. Even if a company's paying for it, can't do it. Won't do it. What else did Mike Singletary say? Not going to happen. So I booked it. So we'll see what happens. What a setup, though, man! If they get by Reno, but yeah, Choate's going to be totally fired up. I'm sure some of the Well, the Nevada grads who live down here will be here. I don't know if more than 500 will come from the north to go to the game. Griffin?
I would give my left leg to be at that game. Especially they face Boise with everything that's on the line. That is going to be such a sick game. I don't care if you're from Nevada or if you're from New Jersey, wherever you're from, that should be the game of the week in college football.
Well, it is title weekend, so it's kind of a big weekend.
Above all the other titles.
And I don't know how many. Well, I don't know how many. It might be unique in this, and I guess the AAC.
Mm-hmm.
It might be unique in the fact that it's a loser goes to a bowl game. Now, the loser's not going to go home,
right?
But the loser ain't in the tournament, ain't in the CFP.
I will say, and I'm curious your thoughts, but it's not like UNLV has just rolled through the Mountain West, right? And they've had adversity. They were down on Friday, right? And then they have a shutout in the second half. So yep. I do like that they've had to go through these tougher first halves and come through in the second half.
They've been pretty consistent when they needed to come up with a good game plan in the second half and come back. That they've done it. And I thought against San Jose, well, one, I thought the longer the game went on, if UNLV had the lead and they were running the ball, I thought San Jose would be like, that's enough. And I think it happened very late. I'll tell you what was shocking. On the way back, I thought there were some guys definitely on San Jose. Really surprised me that they bailed mentally on the game. I'll tell you who that was, who I thought it was, and a lot of it was due in part to the way the Rebels played. They were tough.
Hey, Portasubs fans, ready for a deal that's big on taste but light on your wallet? Make it a combo for just $2. Just $2 more. You can upgrade with chips and a drink. Get more meal for your money and make your lunch a combo. Head to Portasubs and add chips and a drink for just $2. Offer available for a limited time only. Visit portasubs.com or order on our app.
Slice fresh sandwiches, Portasubs.
Invest in tomorrow's talent pipeline and become a partner with Cristo Rey St. Viator College Preparatory. With a rigorous curriculum combined with a relevant work-study program, students graduate ready to succeed in college and in life.
This is Wendy Hodges-Kent with Junior Achievement of Southern Nevada. We've been working with Cristo Rey St. Viator since its inception and just signed up for our 6th year, working with over 13 scholars to date. We're so impressed with the students' professionalism and desire to learn. I encourage you to join us in partnering with Cristo Rey St. Viator.
Go to CristoRaySt.Viator.org today to learn more.
All work and no play makes for one boring-ass week. Kick boredom to the curb with ice-cold beer, signature cocktails, and the best tavern food in town. Voted best happy hour in Las Vegas, there's no better place to be than PT's Taverns. See you for 50% off drinks during happy hour 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily. With over 65 locations, there's always a PT's Tavern near you. Visit ptstaverns.com to find your favorite neighborhood tavern.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. When you need an injury lawyer, who are you really hiring? I'm not an actor or a business guy masquerading as a lawyer on some billboard. If you hire me, you get me.
More lawyer, less fee.
Some restrictions apply.
This season, Chevy brings classic pairings, cookies and milk, mistletoe and kisses, and your holiday plans and a new Chevy. Silverado 1500 gives you power and capability with 430 pound-feet of torque to haul your holiday tree. Equinox EV and the all-new Equinox offer award-winning quality and style to see you through the holiday season. See why Chevy makes everything better and brighter.
See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Sign up today for a new William Hill Nevada mobile sports account, and you can earn a $50 bonus bet on top of your original $50 or more deposit and wager. The William Hill Nevada mobile sports app allows you to bet on the go from any iPhone, iPad, or Android device from anywhere in Nevada. Sign up today and you will never miss another bet. With the largest wagering menu, the mobile sports app features live and play wagering on all major sports. For more information, official rules, and to see participating sign-up locations, visit williamhill.us. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Gambler's bonus hits again. On August 27th, Mark hit 4 threes, clearing his Gambler's bonus 4-of-a-kind bingo card for over $11,000. Mark hit big and so can you with Gambler's bonus. It's why you play the game.
Now back to Cofield and Company, live from the front yard inside Ellis Island on ESPN Las Vegas and ESPN Reno.
Yeah, revisiting an earlier conversation. Don't worry about lyrics. I got the timing down. And certainly don't lean on the person you leaned on, who is the Grinch of all Christmas. Let's go with it. I like that. Whatever that was, that's good. That makes me feel good.
That one there is called.
I was just saying in the Santa.
Just telling you that one was called the Gobble Gobble song.
Beautiful, beautiful. I thought in the San Jose State game against UNLV, I thought Nick Nash, who had 1,250 yards on the season coming in, and Lockhart, who was averaging, I think he's just shy of 900 yards, and he was averaging 19 a catch.
Mm-hmm.
I think they broke him. I think they broke both of them. They had one catch combined. Odom today pointed to the fact that they put a little more size out there to combat Nash on 50-50 balls. You don't know who Nick Nash is. I think he's an NFL player. He's a former quarterback, dynamite athlete. You know, when he played quarterback, 6'2", 6'3", 210, is not a massive quarterback. That's really good size for a wide receiver, but kind of disappeared. And I thought Justin Lockhart didn't really max out effort to catch balls. There were a lot of bad balls thrown his way.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Yeah.
The way it goes. And Ricky White on the other side caught some passes. Man, they were tough catches. He had a sliding catch in the middle of the field that was rough. He had one right in front of me down near probably the 25-yard line on the third down where he had to go up, basically grab it on top of the defender's helmet shoulder, got crunched. You could hear the pads crunch, slammed to the ground, knew he caught it, knew it was a first down, and he's like, yeah, and pumps his fist. That was pretty cool. So college football is great.
It is great.
I love it. NFL is great too.
Absolutely.
It's just both have changed, and you have to kind of adjust your mindset to the end of the NFL season when teams are bad. Like it's not comfy saying, yeah, I want my team to lose, but sort of the mindset that you have to adopt.
Feels like a lot of teams in the NFL are clinching their division or have the chance to clinch the division earlier than ever this year, doesn't it? I mean, the Bills are on their way, and of course there's been some struggles with Miami, and now they are starting to pick up steam getting Tua back. But there's a couple other examples that it's like, wow, that team could really already clinch the division.
Well, there's teams that got off to a bad start, and it just continued, and now it's in their best interest not to win games. And I don't expect every team to just lay down. They got guys playing for jobs. The NFL may have to think, because they're not going to outright say, like, hey, we see tanking. Hey, you're playing Tommy DeVito. Hey, up yours. What do you mean? We're developing. I'm like, you don't get the judge of the league,
right,
which quarterback is better. If the Raiders want to play Desmond Ridder the rest of the way or sign whoever, they can do that, right? But the NBA did it at some point, right? What would happen if the NFL put in a lottery to combat this?
I don't know.
Can you imagine being? I'm trying to think of the team that kept getting screwed over and over again. I guess Detroit's been screwed a bunch when they've had the worst record and they wind up with the 6th or the 8th. Could this be a case if I still have a job here? I'll have a job somewhere, but where I can go back and go, hey, you know what? 2024, the end of the year. Remember when I talked about the lottery? Here you go. I was right.
Yes, it could be. But then the NFL is very different, so I don't know.
I wonder if owners would fight that, because obviously in the end they control everything with the rules. They're the ones who came up with this stupid kickoff rule, this stupid kickoff adjustment. And when they had a chance to adjust it, readjust it, and correct it, they still didn't do it. Which also, you know what? Yesterday was amazing because we had kick returns, like real kick returns. Don't we miss all? I don't understand how people are just like, oh, whatever. Well, the kick returns stink now.
Yeah. The whole rule was supposed to have more kick returns, right? That's why they put this in place. It hasn't really worked out.
Well, they realized that if you just boot the hell out of the ball,
yeah,
rather than allow returns, like
yeah,
the starting difference wasn't really significant. So let's just stick with this one. Sammy P's on the way. We'll get into a crazy weekend of college upsets and look ahead to Thanksgiving. Big day of football in the NFL.
Traffic is brought to you by Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care. Trust your